Very good morning to everyone. In short, good morning, students. Yesterday, we are seeing the principle of making single-phase induction motor self-starting. Now, in principle, we are seeing the first principle is a phase splitting method of starting, and second method is a phase compensation method of starting. Now, by using these two methods, single phase induction motor becomes self-starting. And today we are going to start our 2.2 topic. 2.2 means in unit number 2, it's a 2.2 construction and working of register start induction run induction motor. Induction motor has a types. First type is a register start and capacitor run. Then capacitor start induction run. Then capacitor start capacitor run. Shaded pole motor, universal motor, AC series motor. So these are the some types of single phase induction motor. Now today we are going to start resistance start induction run induction motor. Basically we know that a passive element is used here, means it is belongs to category phase compensation, but it is also used split phasing principle because the starting winding and running winding are kept apart from each other and having phase angle. Not necessarily it is an ideal 90 degree, but here it may be slightly short. Now this type of motor is also known as resistance split phase induction motor. First of all, we are seeing its construction in its diagram. Diagram is very simple. First of all, we have to draw circuit diagram. Here, at this point, it is a total current I. Here, there are two windings. First winding is starting winding, second winding is running winding. So here these are the running windings, and here starting winding is a highly resistive and it's a long length and larger number of turns. Then here phase compensating devices, resistors are used. We may use it variable also. Then here a centrifugal switch is used. Then here we are represent a rotor. And this is the solid shaft. These are the rotor conductors. Ideally here squirrel cage type rotor is used. Rotor is represented by capital G. Now here we may use rotation A1 A2, resistance centrifugal switch yes, and B1 B2. Here starting winding current is I1, running winding current is I2. Here single phase supply is phase neutral to 70 volt 50 hertz. AC supply is given. So this is the construction of a resistance start induction run induction motor. For modular size or compact size, we may represent it like here we are also shown switch likewise manner, because electrical representation is anywhere but the closed loop should be completed. Now here we are written in the diagram where A1, first of all give figure name, figure resistance start induction run single phase induction motor. So here figure names are given. Now in this diagram A1 A2 is the starting winding, starting or auxiliary winding. Now B1 B2 is the main winding or running winding. Then R is resistor or phase compensation. Sometimes a fixed value resistor is used, but in practice we should use a variable resistor so that we get a better way performance by using the variable resistors. Now S is the centrifugal switch. G is the rotor. Also we know that I1 is the starting winding current. We may here running starting winding, starting or auxiliary winding. And this is the main or running winding. So I1 is the starting winding or auxiliary winding current. Then I2 is the running winding or main winding current, and I is the total motor current. We may written here different terminologies. I1, I2 also represented likewise manner. Now what happened? Up to this, from the double field revolving theory and the principle of making the single phase induction motor self starting, we know that what happened at the starting, most of the current is leading, means starting winding current and running winding current. Both the windings are phase displaced from each other. Then by default, compulsory current will flowing through the starting winding, and then at this starting winding a series register means a phase split, phase compensating devices means it is the principle of phase splitting, and along with a phase compensating device is used. Means firstly starting current, total current I is divided into two parts. I1 is the starting winding current, I2 is the running winding current. But firstly I2 is 0 at the starting moment, only I1 is starts to flowing in the auxiliary winding or starting winding where phase splitting devices is available. And initially this switch is in a closed position. This switch is in a closed position means now here switch is a closed. Then this mechanism means phase splitting principle and phase compensating devices are sufficient to make single phase induction motor self starting. And motor takes to start rotation because due to this rearrangement resultant torque not equal to 0 and motor starts to take rotation. Now during the running condition, by using the starting or auxiliary winding, near about 80% rated speed gathered. Means if 80% rated speed is gathered, means motor achieve rated speed suppose 1500 and it's 80%, means its 80% is how much? 1200 rpm. Then what happen? By using the centrifugal forces, means by using the cooling fan air, the air becomes exhausted in outward direction, and this by using this centrifugal force, this switch becomes now open. Switch is open because there is a sufficient amount of speed, and speed creates, due to speed a fan is mounted on the rotor shaft also, and this fan create a centrifugal force over the switch, and this switch by the centrifugal force or air pressure it gets open, and then the entire mechanism becomes out of circuit from the total circuit will be replaced. Only total current will flow through the main or running winding, and then under running condition the induction motor only runs over this running winding or main winding, because here resistor is used for starting purpose, and afterward about whenever it achieves 80% of rated speed, then by using centrifugal switch becomes open, and the entire mechanism means here current path becomes break. Whenever centrifugal switch is open, the current cannot completely close loop, and only current will be flowed through the main winding or running winding. Means here starting is a resistance but running is an induction principle. Hence this motor is also known as a resistance start induction run single phase induction motor, and we may say that here resistor is used and it is a split phasing principle component, hence it is also known as a resistance split phase induction motor. Now this is the construction, and afterward we are seeing working. Means first of all circuit diagram is the construction part. Then how it works means whenever switch is at initial condition, switch S is a closed, then by at starting moment only current will flow through the starting or auxiliary winding, and by phase splitting devices and by phase splitting and phase compensating method the induction motor takes start, then whenever rotor gathered 80% speed of rated speed, say rated speed is 1500, then its 80% is 1200, and at this moment a centrifugal force is produced, due to which the switch is open and the entire circuit will be out of service and only total current flowing through the main winding or running winding. So this is the working of the single phase resistance start induction run. Means resistance is used for starting purpose and running under induction principle. So this is the resistor start induction run motor working. Now we are seeing its phasor diagram. We know that it is the first of all we are given applied voltage, then we know that because of resistance has a passive element and its power factor is unity, and due to winding it is a somewhere like in phase with, it is whenever supply voltage is applied, starting winding current going to flow, and this is the angle phi 1. If here winding is not a purely resistive, if purely resistive, what happens? Voltage and current becomes in phase. But here winding is a tendency, because winding has some inductance, so that some phase displacement, phase angle is created here. Now what happens? After certain interval, what happens? Starting winding current is start, main winding or running winding current start flowing. We know that running winding or main winding is a highly inductive, means it is a definitely lags behind I1, so it is I1, sorry, it is I2, and the resultant of these two phasors is motor total current I, means V is applied voltage given from the supply side, I1 is the starting winding or auxiliary winding current, and it is a lags behind by supply voltage I1, and phi 2 is the angle between the I2 and V, and phi is the angle between V and I, means V and I angle is a phi, V and I1 angle is a phi 1, V and I2 angle is a phi 2. So this is the phasor diagram of the single phase resistance start induction run motor. Now we are seeing its torque slip or torque speed characteristics, and it is torque speed characteristics. Y-axis is the torque, x-axis is the slip or speed. This is the n is equal to ns, s is equal to 0. Here n is equal to 0, s is equal to 1, because it is a standstill moment. It is the starting torque TST. It is the maximum torque Tmax. At that point, maximum slip, means the maximum torque produced at corresponding slip is known as maximum slip. So this is the torque slip or torque speed characteristics of a resistance start induction run or resistance split phase induction run motor. This is the torque slip characteristics. So firstly we are seeing its construction, then we are seeing its working, then we are seeing its phasor diagram, then its torque speed or torque slip characteristics. Now we are going to see here its application. Means this is the torque, speed or torque slip characteristics. So now his application of a single phase induction resistance start, induction motors applications are this type of motor is used in firstly fans, second one is blowers, third one is sealing machine, then it may be also used in a dryer, everybody sees sealing machine as a tailor shop, dryers in a saloon. So these are some applications of resistance start induction run or resistance split phase induction motor. Somewhere in a domestic use in a vacuum cleaner, the single phase motors means resistance start induction type induction motor are also used. So here we are seeing first of all its construction, then its terminologies, then its working, then its phasor diagram, then its torque slip characteristics, and then its applications. So it is the resistance start induction run or resistance split phase induction motor. Thank you very much.